Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our part in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. Now I answer, what is a public entity? And are you a public entity? I'm gonna go express it from my notes. So I'm going to a place called Queensland Human Rights Commission, where we say a public entity is an organization or body providing services to the public on behalf of the government or other public entities. Again, a public entity is an organization or a body, can be a political body, providing services to the public on behalf of the government or other public entity. Now it says a public service and its employees are examples of public entity. Now, when you hear public service, in Jamaica, I think it would be synonymous with the Public Service Authority here on the island. So the Public Service Authority and its employees would be a public entity. Now it says there are two types of public entities: core public entity and functional public entities. Although these are not the same terms used in the act, in other words, within this act, them not use them kind of term, yeah. But them say both have the same obligations or contractual agreements under this act. We are talking about Human Rights Act. Now it's a core public entities are public entities at all times, regardless of the functions they are performing. Now they would say the state government departments fall under this category as public entities or core public entities. Now it's a functional public entities are those which are only public entities when they are performing certain functions, including these under the Act reflects the modern operation of the government, where non-government entities are engaged in various ways to deliver services to the public. Again, non-government entities are engaged in various ways to deliver services to the public on behalf of the government or other public entities. So where you say non-government entities, this is where probably private contractors operate. Who knows? Now we say a private company managing a prison would fall under this category. A private company managing a prison would fall under this category. They would be functional public entities. Functional public entities when delivering their prison management services, but not for other work they may carry out as a private company, not on behalf of the state. So when them operate as a private company and not on behalf of the state, that's something is a different function from when them operate for the public on behalf of the state. Boy, this thing is interesting. A private company managing a prison, like how one day in a place named LaSalle facility. And this is a immigration facility in a Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken. And this federal facility is run by private entities, literally. They're young people, them, that's a higher. Yeah, them kind of holding facility that employ usually the whole town. Yeah, man, the whole town where the prison, is located, usually is employed in that prison system in various different ways. So again, a private company managing a prison would fall under this category. They would be a functional public entity when delivering their prison management service, but not for other work they may carry out as a private company, not on behalf of the state. For the purpose of the Human Rights Act, a public entity is in and for, as they would say, Queensland. This means the federal public service and entities are not included. Now, again, for the purposes of human rights, a public entity is in and for Queensland. Listen again, them said a public entity, according to the human rights, cannot be a federal public service and its entities. It cannot apply to the federal because the federal is a private, owned and operated, that's a company. Yeah, man. Very interesting. This means that federal public service and entities are not included. So they cannot be public entities because the federal public service and entities are privately owned and operated commercial business enterprise. Public entities with responsibilities under the Human Rights Act include state government departments and employees, not federal, local council, councillors and employees, that's the state police and other emergency services, state school, public health, all of these things are public entities. Public health services, public service employees, state government ministries and organizations providing public service on behalf of the government. Example, public housing providers. Interesting. Now, private schools are not public entities, nor are private health services. The reason for this is that although in both cases they are performing functions of a public nature, they are not doing so on behalf of the state. They are doing so for private profit and gain, not for the state or the public interest. Now, the public entities are defined as carrying out functions of a public nature. In determining whether this is the case, it can help to think about whether the function is connected to the function of government and or whether the entity is publicly funded to perform it. Again, usually the federal government have fund a lot of these locations in some capacity, so it bring them under those jurisdictions. And then you will have places where say them totally independent, them not get no government funding and all of those nonsense, but ask them to verify it. Usually they can't. Now them say the Act itself provides a non-exhaustive list of functions which are of a public nature. They include emergency service, health public service, public disability service, public educational, including public tertiary education and public vocational education, public transport, and a housing service provided by a funded provider of the state under the Housing Act 2003. Now, I kind of touch upon that there stipulate or try express, public entity. Now, I'm going to touch upon this where we're going to say public entity claim reporting. Public entity claim reporting refers to the process by which a government agency, like a municipality, school district, or county, formally submit a notification of potential legal claim made against them, detailing the incident, alleged damages, and relevant parties, typically following specific guidelines outlined by the state law or their insurance provider. Now, keeping points about public entity claim reporting. Again, key points about public entity claims reporting. Purpose: to provide timely notice to the public entity about a potential liability so they can investigate, assess the claim, and take appropriate action, including potential settlement, negotiation, or legal defense. What are we talking about, people? I'm going to carry on in another little deep water there at first. We throw off the ones that were always a come for specific information. Now we are talking about public entity claim. Now, what is a public entity, or who is a public entity? Remember, we just expressed it, so the other must go back over that. Understand? And again, we have what is known as a what? A legal entity. And we are talking about the public entity. So who are these public entities operating in the public or administrating the public? Can only be the public trustees. They are the public entities. Yeah, man. And remember, we have a beneficiary trust certificate making us the beneficiary. And the grantor who created that instrument is always our mothers. Always. This is how a trust relationship is established. So we don't have a problem of express it. You know what I mean? On the surface, and if we choose to go in depth, we can. Yeah, man, we are talking about a trust. So most people will see certain information and look for the common de facto area and their corporate trust. When we are talking about trust, we are talking about the birth registration form, the birth record information that has been hypothecated. We are talking about the beneficiary trust certificate. Period. So this thing goes on to say who reports, individuals or entity who believe they have a valid claim against the public entity, such as someone injured on public property, a contractor with a dispute, or a citizen or non-citizen alleging a violation of their fundamental rights and freedoms. Reporting process. Form submission. Most jurisdictions require a standard notice of claim form to be completed and submitted within a designated time frame after the incident. Them like to say, boy, you pass the threshold so you can't bring the charge again. Yeah, when there is fraud, just like murder, there is no statute of limitation on these things. So irrespective of what them say, when you bring a commercial affidavit process against these clowns, then them not have no way to run, no wiggle room. Them have to stand up and face the judgment. Once the process starts, it cannot reverse, and they have been warned. So now we are give them a little more emphasis. Listen, and I say we are express all kind of information yet when I stay mute. When I choose to say, hey, come get this brand new car for that one we destroy, and here's some compensation, have a good day. We don't want to see you again. We don't do that. So we're gonna bring it to you guys lawfully. Yeah, man. And timely. But there's no time limit here. Now, them say information include detail about the incident, date, location, names of involved party. That would be like the two police officer, and the court clerk I get tossed in it because I'm a conspirator, and the judge I get tossed in it yeah, I don't mind I bring a claim against her. Yeah, I'm going to put a personal lawsuit against that judge. Yeah, I'm going to lean on our birth certificate because I wouldn't mind have her in my possession. Really. Yeah, man. And legally too, legally and lawfully. Yeah, because they mess with me so I can't put a lien on them thing. Yeah, man. So that must a description of the injury or damages and contact information. Submission method. Forms can be submitted via mail, electronically through a dedicated portal, or delivered in person. So we can email them. We don't mind to deliver information in a person. And we don't mind to register mail information to get back that receipt. So we know that it was, signed for or received. Now, there's a time limit. Strict deadlines often exist for filing a claim. A failure to report within the specified time frame can result in the claim being barred. Then if a guy want bar a claim, make him come in front it then. Because the judgment where you go lay him out on that guy where you bring the claim against. Whoever bar that claim can assume the liability and the responsibility and bear the judgment. Yeah, for them family can go up on the chopping block and we can wipe out that family. Whoever that judge is, we are going to make an order to bar that case. Then can stop under it and sacrifice. Because somebody will pay. Somebody will have to pay. It's just a matter if we're going to pay legally and lawfully, or we're going to pay by the power of the Most High Almighty when He might choose to decimate your bloodline, because that will be the payment for the oath of allegiance. Always know that. Always be mindful of that. Always be cognizant of that. I will not take oath of allegiance and not play the game. I never know. So when they're around here, righteousness, they are wait for slow the wicked. And we're going to do it with absolute pleasure. Truly. We're going to show them. We're going to show them. Now, there's a claim. Review and response. Investigation. The public entity risk management or legal department will investigate the claim to determine its validity and potential liability. Decision. Based on the investigation, the public entity may decide to settle the claim, deny the claim, or initiate legal defense against the claim. Important factors to consider. Statement regulations. Specific rules and procedures regarding public entity claim reporting vary significantly by states. So it's crucial to consult local laws. Insurance coverage. Public entities usually have insurance policies that dictate how claims are to be reported and handled. Risk management practices. Proactive risk management strategies can help public entities identify potential hazard, like a man like me, and minimize the occurrence of claims. Sodomite, one just act like one don't know me, and I'm gonna continue down that road until somebody pays dearly. Yeah, man. And when that somebody pays dearly, it won't be interesting. Wow. What may I do that son and mess up my thing, man? Alright, I'm gonna try this one. Nice. Yeah, man. Settle down. Okay. Can work with that. Now, transfer of your rights and duties under this policy. So it would be the public entities' transference of their rights and duty under this policy. It's a rights and duty under this policy may not be transferred without or written consent, that are the agency's written consent, except in the case of death of an individual named insured. If you die, your rights and duties will be transferred to your legal representative, that if you're dead, but only while acting within the scope of duties as your legal representative. So people, what am I talking about? Legal representative. We are talking about public entities, right? So somebody has to represent that legal entity. Are you not the authorized legal representative of that entity, my people? Or is it being administered by the public trustee on your behalf with your consent and knowledge? Most people clueless of what me I talk about, so don't know what that means. Now, until your legal representative is appointed, listen carefully, until your legal representative is appointed, anyone having proper temporary custody, anyone having proper temporary custody of your property will have your rights and duties, but only with respect to the property. What is that property? That's the collateral asset. That's the beneficiary trust certificate. That's the registration form or that mail. Boy, may I tell you people, I know it kind of up, down, and around, but sometimes it's intentional. Salute Joel Jaguasi, Anna King, Anna King. Yeah, man, sometimes it is intentional when we bring the information this way. Because when we bring it too straightforward, the intellectual pirate not show no appreciation here. Them not show none. So, make them have to do what we do, the basic research, the basic application, and then the basic expression. And again, our thing outside of the colonized format. So we now go do nothing like how them want we to do it. We now go follow now rules that are in place for slaves, because we are not slaves. So we now follow nobody rules. What we are doing is present with information, and a guy can either rebut it word for word, or them can ignore it and it stand as true, and we move forward. We keep it simple. Same thing will apply for the foreigners, or the same thing apply for we. If them a say we are prisoners of war, then let them prove it. If them a say we are slaves, let them prove it. Let them verify it. And the only way it can be verified is if it's being presented by a bonded official. So we don't want a little scaleless clerk when a duly appointed or elected a speak. Don't waste the time. This is why we will start, mash up on the face, lick out on the teeth. Yeah, man. As in a mess around with us, make it known, say, don't do it again. Example, like I start to say. Yeah, man. Anyway, with us pass through and a whole of energy. A lot of information out there. A lot of situation will change. And, when the situation changes more politics. It's like when Biden come out of power and when named Trump going of power, when the Democratic lose for them seat and the Republican gain a seat and start win out and a lead, change the situation. You understand? And as such, you see all kind of nonsense are go on. But when you establish yourself as a West Indian, absolutely none of what go on out there can apply to you. It can't unless you agree to it. So this is why we stay separate and apart from the nonsense where they're out there. The people who are being regulated by these, public entities are the people who are classified as subject citizens. Yeah, man. However, irrespective of who you are, them can only administrate a piece of paper, meaning it's only the registered person, the legal entity, can in fact be a citizen. Really? Really? Only because that is the male, that's the legal entity. Remember, it's a legal society, my people. A legal society can only interact and interface with legal entities. Again, like legal entities can interact or interface with a lawful man and woman. So irrespective of what claim they may choose to issue or bring forward, once them are bring it forward, we can rebut that claim easily. This is why we choose to challenge the control and authority. This is what they call jurisdiction. They can't have jurisdiction, none of it, without contract. So they will presume there is a pre-existing contract. This pre-existing contract, they call it antecedent contract, just another name for the very same thing, my people. And if you request this imaginary, presumably contract, it can never be presented by any state agent. It's all a bluff. Hence, the challenge of jurisdiction, structure your document a specific way, and just stand on it. Any dance them want to dance, let them dance. Your certificate of fact is everything unrebuttable in any commercial court. And all these courts, whether it's Supreme Court, whether it's Traffic Court, whether it's Equity Court, whether it's Chancery Court, whatever court, it's all commercial in nature, and they said it. Remember, on this island, a statutory instrument created the government that is in place, making it legal society, legal standard being imposed by way of rules and regulation, guys, as law. can only apply to people who consent or subject to the will of those colonial constructs. It's foreign to us, people. All foreign to us. Anyway, we just pass through again, and yeah, well, I mean, I'm a Marine, I'm a brethren, Joel Jaguar. If me ever throw an invite and say pass through, we are gonna see that man there in a winter coat, winter jacket, winter hat, winter glasses, everything snowy winter around of that mess. Cold. And see me there, so me have all the fun on a blow. So I man have to give thanks for the location where I man exists. And again, we have to say salute out there. One of the things when I always I give thanks for the offspring where I man sire out there, where I man get to baby mother really. Yeah. I'm gonna give thanks to my firstborn son. Me and my son never have no disagreement, but I can remember. And may I forgive thanks that in no situation, no shape or form as my son, who is 32 plus, has ever disrespect me, has ever speak above my voice, has ever, hey, hey, hoy, ho. I've never done nothing like that where I'm concerned. Not my son. And them thing mean something to me. My daughter is 25, is the same thing, no problem. I'm a little young daughter now, where is a little young athlete and very powerful, and yeah, we still can communicate and then maintain that respect, that fatherly respect. And I have to appreciate that. And I have to say that because when you discover say, other ones will have no problem or choose to disrespect you, you have to ask yourself what is going on. And then it's easy. You just use your own situation and say, watch out. Probably there is some hidden resentment. Yeah, as the underlying factor. And why I can't say that, I know me have my son, and my son have a mother where married to a next man, and my son have no respect for that man in no way, shape, or form, only because my son know the truth. You understand? And him grown enough to know his mom and know his dad and know how everything go. So when my son see a next joker guy inherit where no same father lay out and mommy choose for whatever it is, then he never respect them guy then, period. And true me know that from my son at 16, because I'm the right here. When me there at Jamaica, it's like me living at a place which for my children there. Because them contact me every day all day. Until them grown and choose to get them own place and them still contact me same way. When I lose that bond there, when I lose that connection there, and it is impossible for anything spoil it. Completely impossible. Only through my experience. From me young, I know me and my children will never have no disagreement. When them are my children and underage, my talk, my word is law. Them not questioning. And them not mumble and them not back answer. You see, when them become adult, we discuss things. Anything where we agree or disagree on, and not where we ever fuss and fight. Because if I have an opinion or them ask my opinion, all I can do is share my opinion or my advice. Them I gonna take it or leave it, but that's it. So under no circumstance me I gonna accept my disrespect from absolutely no child anywhere. Under no circumstance. I'll walk the fuck away. Easily. Easily. And so we know we now push that kind of attitude out there. Yeah man, from we now push that kind of attitude out there, we now, we now violate, we rather just call it quits. That makes sense where, that's not good shit. Yeah man. Salute Joel Jaguar.
Salute the king.
Boy, they look like the eye there in the Himalayas mount. Boy, me I sip some Campari with some Arizona, yeah. Ice cold freezing.
Yeah, the eye I say, man, I laugh there, I laugh, you know. That's why I come on and I show the eye, oh, me. Actually, I come from outside.
Yes, sir. Well, it's fully loaded.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Mm. Apartheid, my lord, you know.
Same, so you go, my king.
Yeah, man, that's different location here, so we just have to appreciate whatever it is. But I man just pass through and just you know, that's a chance. That's a
Yes,
bring
sir.
information what our people will find interesting. Put it that way. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So what go on with the eye?
Nothing much, you know. Same old, same old. Uh, yeah, the young one, the, the with grandma, I go on easy.
Yes,
So,
sir. Off island.
yes, sir.
I can just imagine anywhere she lit up that location, boy.
I go, man.
Anyway, anyway, that's Shiloh. That's my
Yeah,
shine there. I know your mommy miss her right now, but mommy probably I say, well, I don't mind. Let me get a break. You
yeah,
know?
man.
And then mommy I call. What she doing? How is it? You know them thing they go.
Same, so you go, man.
Yeah, man. But we do give thanks for them. I just talk about the children, them where them so unique and them grow up so fast. You know what I mean? And we
Yes,
just
I.
and I say, boy, me have my son out there, my son, a big man, like a big adult man. You
Yes,
understand? When you're 30, 31, 32, half a almanac, a big man.
man.
And when I
Yeah, man.
consider it, me and my son never have no kind of nothing at all, and me I say that means something. And then again, I can't say nothing because you have a whole heap of time where, well, from him at 16, me kind of shift up, put it that way, or even
Yes,
before that. But them always have a link and them always fly in come link. I just need a move. That's why I'm saying me have to get my thing up where I can fly going to Florida, take all a 2, 3 day, hang out with the youth them man. You know what I mean?
yes,
Make
I.
sure say any marriage we go on, I can scrutinize any that any woman where my son I go deal with, cause I nah just rely upon him mom. Him know him can't bring any woman go home to him mommy. But me no mind I look for say, let me see what she look like. Face value. You know what I mean? And then me have to check the educational background or, you know, the psychological, you know, energy. See how them headspace stay. As a father, me not can make a decision for them, you know, but I like for roast my son. Like more time me and him talk and him show me all that image, but just bust out a laugh and I say, you know, you can't carry she go meet your mom, you know. You can't carry. And both of us just dead with laughing. I saw me and my son roll. I was been rolling like that for a time. And my big daughter, I see him way we roll. Literally. My little daughter now, she I get there. Yeah man. And I one of them things that were me I talk to even my mother, cause enough people alright. They say all me and my family jaguar. Me have a twin brother, you know, where we're born together and grow up. But you have a time when we're young, them separate we, you know. And I think the first separation and when one teacher decides say boy, me for go in a one class and him go in a one next class. So them put him in a class and put me in a B class. For no reason at all. You know. And I like me, it's slower me feel the test or not me. You know. A teacher that they just do that. And from that, it come like, me no know, I say, wait, oh, them just put me around a box and thing. Yeah, man, and the same way when we are youth and we live in I get to one thing, by the time you look, my brother gone uptown, gone rest with my uncle, but my granny really they up there, you know. So them time that my granny I take care of when I'm a little cousin that I'm my uncle daughter. But on big woman now and they are foreign somewhere. But yeah, when bigger go uptown and thing, I mean alone they get to one thing and like a year or two when them come back, you want to see how the little man, you know, them little fat uptown boy there. And worse in the brown, hey, a beer mouth come out the brethren, man. Yeah, man. Whole heap of changes, man. But what me I try say, you say the family structure important. You not to be the one we're going on nobody family and make it tear it up. I better you come out right and left it as it is.
Same
You
so you go, man.
Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, choices are, and you know, one of the most important thing for me is a man place emphasis on is loyalty and respect. That's why me it might seem so disrespectful. When I run for tell a guy say fuck off and go suck your mother. The moment you disrespect me, I go have carte blanche to send you upon your mother with a whole heap of disrespect. But I'm not gonna disrespect you first. I'm not gonna disrespect you first in a brethren before you before, rather don't even talk. But you enough to disrespect me and feel like you enough to get all your teeth and lick out. If not your head lift off. Because that's so disrespect go. Sometimes you can only react. And when you're a man like we where keep yourself a certain way, then you know what I mean? It take a lot of discipline to not react a certain way when you're faced with disrespect on any level, any level. But people don't comprehend that. That's why you see when he's a serious man, people with, you know, totally misunderstand you. You understand? Because then I know the seriousness and what it mean. For me, it mean life and death, nothing else. For me, it mean life and death. That's how it's serious for me. Me not play games, nothing else. It's always a pleasure when I get to laugh on these things, but all when I laugh, when I drop my guard for know about life and death is just like that. You understand? So me way I laugh now and just any little thing. You get me? When I conducive to what me have deal with, then it's like that me can snap. Just like that. You know what I mean? So ones and ones now go can comprehend these things because, probably them experience different. You understand? And I know I'm there on a part on a journey where me I say righteousness, me I say truth. I don't have no time for joke on them road, yeah. A life on that road. When Babylon carry we in a court, if we make any mistake, Babylon now let we out. And Babylon know we are not criminal when them a carry we in a court, Them know we are not criminal.
Yes, right.
But
Just
because
have to wait.
Yeah, because it's colonization, it's slavery. It's public slavery, but them expect everybody to be dumb. You understand? So when you can look through their illusion, through their veil, then them jig is up. Yeah, man. But yeah, madam, my lord, chant if you choose here, sir. I'm ready to shut it down. I don't know what Dimitri are going with all them. Well, I should have really give the man a ring still enough. Talk to him early and thing, but we'll probably have to get one of them topic that we can sit on. I know good sister would chant a few things on her situation out there. But again, according to the energy, you and me know say we have to stand up on what we are dealing with. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
right.
We now cannot play games where through me there in this situation, more come and talk about it, but you know, me not really get us renunciate all the other association there when we entangle with. And them things that take step by step, yeah, virtually. And going forward, I now try to get involved in a people business. When people want help, I'm gonna pay for the help what them want and then get the help what them pay for. Outside of that, we just share what we can share and do what we can do and try to be as safe as we can. People don't really care about you. Them no mind you jump out there with your big machete in your hand and your rifle over your back and you clap it up out there. But when you them to give you support and make sure you can go out there with a strength, it's unbecoming in a seat. So you have to just go on easy and work with the ones that will make sure you're alright. You can't play games. And I can't wait for the day come when me I say, you know, say Jaguar, I shut down the YouTube. And you say, and me I say, yeah, but just give it a break. I probably not shut it down, but just make everything private and give it a year or two, make it stay dormant if it can work that way. And see what everybody else are deal with while we just do a thing privately. People want to run in, you know, but they're not running for bringing strength. You understand? Them are running
For them time they go come making.
yeah, man. Them just a take from you, man. Them just want. So really appreciate the people that will come across who can at least share some information, share some ideas, or at least set them out there, do some work, you know, where them will make a stand and we can appreciate that. But I'm kind of tired of the people them where all them want to do is respect people. Them don't want to try nothing, them don't want to make no effort, and them not support nothing. I'm kind of sick of those people. You know what I mean? I want to get away from them so far where them just forget about me. Period. And just the people them where I step and I choose to be free, and then for can highlight and hear it. Enough for the time wasters, cause it not benefit with. Not benefit to my love. Mm. And then you have people out there, as me and you know, them say them a big chief and top chief, but me don't know which part them a chief. I really don't know. I mean, hear people where I'm on aid, like Bolinga, because I'm not around for call people name, you know. And then know, say, boy, me have the paperwork, me have the receipt. Crazy girl. Yeah, talk about F hour. That me hear so the girl I say, no, fuck hour, you know. I'm like, what? What? And I've never published the facts that you're of unsound mind. I never did. Now I am. So whoever you're married to better go get a psychological evaluation on you before you just go crazy and yeah, change up around there. What I'm call that local location there. I'm gonna just take a wild guess. You know, take a wild guess. Florida. You know Florida, which part of the waterway and the marina them there? My daughter used to dip on the waterfront of her own little old boat where she had mess around with, you know. Captain Morgan, you know. So I understand the hustle there, where you clean people boat and them thing there and go on with yourself. But when me I say, see, when I'm not show respect, when I'm not feel no way when I call them out and tear them up, you know, because I can. You understand? And the illusionary mess what uno create, to create confusion. Uno have a platform and uno promote what uno do. Uno promote what uno deal with. Uno express no kind of knowledge base. Uno can't help nobody when them have code issues. All uno want to do is play that little game that uno does is a distraction. Uno some people what I call cowards, some yellow belly. That's why I want to hold some on and rough them up. Real. Yeah, man. I want to roughen up man as West Indian, make them know myself, man. Yeah, man. I want to swing on my foot, man, and kick on down the belly, man, and down the throat. And make them understand, say, I'm on a game thing, man. It turned me off when, you know, as some little people where should I know better. You know, when I just play games, cause I don't think when I even scam anybody. When I just play games. I just games and I play. Yeah, man, but show respect. Cause you know me, just go around a your place and put some dynamite in there and make you be held liable for any tenant we have around there. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have that place. And I have the documents to prove it. And me I talk about you, Bolinga, with your last name, Warren. A worm or your last name or you send disrespect to me. Instead of you always I say thank you, thank you, hour. And I'm really out of order, man. That's why I'm not really want to mess with them no more. I just come around and what one can get. And me talk your business like nothing at all, joke, because it's no business. And no business. Your house, you're going to lose your house and nobody can help you. And I mean, save you on your house. You understand? And you did give me some strength for the work what I do. And that is appreciated. So when you run away and marry a little joker clown and things about you've arrived, don't let me send ice come around there. Let me send ice round a your location. Both you and the man where you married are come right back round here, sir. And right now contribution on the end. And no said me have them authority there. So I'm just going to easy and show respect. But I'm not the one running and hiding. Hey, them not have no warrant out on me. And no make me have to send the people that have the warrant out to your location. You understand? Because the same laws we apply on the land and the same law apply on the sea. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Yeah, man. So I'm for sure respect. And cut out the nonsense and stop sell fake ID. Stop sell fake ID. And I get people in a problem with a fake nonsense. This is why I tell people, so make some people we have to validate what they do. Because if they're not talk about freedom, they might try to enslave you. It's as simple as that. There's no if, no but. It's either you look to be free or you look to be enslaved. And you're already enslaved. So anything where anybody do, I must free you. And if them not talk about freedom, what's going on? You're just another commodity business. That's all it is. And that goes straight across the board. All gurus out there. Anybody where a guru supposed to be like Jesus Christ. We're supposed to free you from the political colonial system with it. And that Jesus Christ that doing on the earth. I don't know what kind of nonsense I'm teach you people. But turn the other cheek. And when Jesus did not tell them to turn the other cheek, when him go in there and said, pussy, I want to doing here, so I gamble, and money, and mash it up. Can you imagine any bank right now, a man going there, I be a rifleman, him have to go face. That means that Jesus did have to be a bad boy around here. Real gangster around here. I don't know who them tell them nonsense about I turn the other cheek. We never see Christ. You know, so they would have to hang him, crucify him, and beat him like a stray dog. I never see nobody else in our history go through all of them torment there. That's why I don't want to be no Jesus. I won't be no pussy. I now sacrifice myself for no the sodomite. Where you say, Jaguar? No.
No, sir. None of
No.
that.
I will think I'm going to shoot some pussy boy. I say, oh, you think I'm going to come grab and hang on? You must be mad. When I wheel my machete, I'm not stop wheel that man. You mad? What kind of submissive lamb? Wanna come hang pan tree? You must see blood. You must see out of your mind. Some I lie them I tell which Jesus. I trick the crowd. Jaguar don't follow them. Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, man. The Christ that what them I talk about live and reign in a way. A rebellious Christ. Yeah, man. Resistance against the colonial empire. Other Christ that we know. We don't know that sissy there. We are turn the other cheek and make man time up and hang him naked like you must be mad. You mad? You better shoot out a man dead. What kind of carry man go hang up? Hang up where? Lock up where? You must be mad. That couldn't go on. Lie them I tell. No man we're bad enough for going on a man church and mash up that. You understand? No man now can hold on for them man there. Where?
Yes, sir. It's an over man gamble table.
Turn man gamble I'm real
A
bad.
serious thing that. A serious thing that. Yeah.
Watch me now. Right now, if I also I'm like a warrior there on a corner, you just go there and if I even domino, just go there and come
Right.
and mash up the domino and see if you ever live for more.
Yeah, man. A trouble, man. A judgment, man.
Yeah, man. Load the same thing. Just mash it up. And you talk about man with big money in a damn place there. And a little Christian guy was saying name Jesus just going there. Him couldn't be no regular man. Him probably a walk with all a 4 column, a 10 warrior with rifle. 10 warrior with bow and arrow going at that place to wreck it. So I lie them I tell. I now believe that. Can't believe that. This is why we say resistance. And what we are resist against? We are resist against the colonial oppression. The colonial legal standard, alternatively used as rules and regulation, is the colonization, slave code, slave codes, legal codes, and a law that brethren. It's a lawyer, and some brethren there. Are we a law? Yeah, man. We are law, man. Are we have the truth? And through cognizance a contract make law, then if you don't have no contract, we don't have no argument. Simple. Boy, my brother had called around them, my lord. Boy, John, you have to go fly through the place, come take a vacation, Rasta.
Definitely, my king. Definitely, man.
Yeah, man. Bun down them little joker, yeah, nonsense, like them can lock me up and put me in them colonial borders. It don't exist for you. It doesn't exist. But step by step, you know.
The man. The 20 of them boy I think you know.
Mm. The 20th of this month.
Yeah.
Oh, today the 5th. Yeah, man.
It's already.
Yeah, we're not going to find a little document. We don't have much to do with them, you know. Them are play games. Them want to summon something, but it's only the dead them can summon. So we're going to give them the birth certificate and destroy anything with them have. Matter of fact, them now forget the birth certificate. I'm going to get the information and an image. That's all I need.
Yes, sir.
Them can't talk to the... When them are right about Joel Jaguar, them don't know nothing about Joel Jaguar. Them can only address Joel Campbell. You understand? That's all them can deal with, the Joel Campbell legal fiction. Yeah, man, Joel Jaguar is off limited. When you use Joel Jaguar, you need to start paying. We have to ask them for some money, you know. We're going to ask them for some money, but we're going to take the time to get there, you know. Yeah, because true, we're not hungry for money. We want to see how we can substitute the request for money for them head. Because we're going to want them head for treason on a platter. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
We not can push them back without we have all Donald P. Hart head on a platter because he commit treason. All of these public servants were taken out of office, we are commit treason. Or them head we are gonna ask for money. Let them negotiate from there. Let them say no, we can't give you a head, but we don't mind I give you a house, we land, we big fancy boat, all of these things. Just to save your heads. Yeah, man. Well, my brethren from Facebook. Actually, I can put hold on. Let me see if I can do that. Cause you don't know my style, you know. And I ram. Oh, they move it. Because they move it just that. Oh, see it, man. Oh, but I'm not really. And my brethren from this YouTube thing, Facebook thing, Terence Howard, you see him have a thing where he say, congratulations, you won today $750. Check my bio. I don't know where bio there in my lab. But I look for the bio to see which part my check there. I know them man that now I go run now like a scamming joke, even though the scammer them enough round there, you know. Yeah, man. So later me give him a link and hear what I go on. see if I can get a part in one of them movie there, you know, see what kind of link him have. Me and the I need to make a movie, you know. Hey, all my movie, it have to be fiction. It can't be a life real movie. Everything when in it I gotta be fiction. All when a real thing, a fiction. We now do non-fiction. Everything a fiction. So I don't come go on with myself, because it's just a story. Remember me a top company and not me a Jamaica #1 comedian, but I'm known to the whole island, you know, Jaguar. Yeah, man, some IT and fancy cat and Olivers are them kind of ones that them know, they slave them, you know. But as a free man,
Yes,
#1
I.
comedian, them don't know me higher. Me not going to the
Yes, I. I told you to figure it out yet, man.
yeah, man. #1 comedian on the island. I can't get no work, man. Them nah book me at all. Them say my joke too stiff, you know. I can't pull no crowd. Me I go and home my craft right here, you know.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man, but the artist out there when named 50 Cent, man, I forgot make a link with that warrior there, because that warrior there is a real troublemaker. So I want to give him at least just a one or a two reason and put some things in his head. I know so that brother is like a hound dog. You see what me like me, it's just the money him have. You get me? If he
Yes,
didn't
sir.
have some of him resources, I would have deal with it. Well, more to get too much trouble still, but yeah, man, people that can live better now. For one, them would not talk about light bill in a Jamaica. Them wouldn't talk about water rate. Because me would have sue parliament. Matter of fact, would have enough money for have my own militia. Me just go by parliament and arrest every blood clot up there. You see,
Yes,
anyone
I.
here, they gonna show them the law what say them nothing in. I go and beat that blood clot to sickness. That anyone, cause why? Them break the law. It's either the beat now or go and get them head chop off. One out of the two. So we
Yes,
know
I.
them head chop off, so them go and take the lip.
Yes,
And
I. Yes, I.
I mean, I gotta beat them still. I forgot find a community. Probably a Riverton we carry all of them. You understand? Down a Riverton. Um, you know what I mean? And beat them. And the politician them we are thief, forensic audit. We're gonna deal with them too. Matter of fact, you know, we're gonna get rid of that political system. Yeah, man. We're just gonna get rid of it, you know, and see if we can get better. Just a year of something different. Call it a year for the people. Yeah, man. And the law have to be in place and the order have to be in place. And so the ones that want to be criminal, we're not gonna stop them, you know. But we're gonna have a different kind of format for those. You understand? Because remember, you know, we are opening it up to say all that we can live good, you know. We're gonna run out the foreign of them. So anything we owned by Jamaica and anybody in this West Indies area are them for profit. So we
Yes,
not gonna
I.
pay more water, we not paying no more light. You see them dirt, where them are send a foreign, where them are called dirt. Watch me now. We're gonna use anything where we get feed, and that will take care of the people.
Yes, I.
Yeah, man. When them talk about houses, we have too much land boy. Yeah. So we now go have problem for every man have, you know, at least a 7 acre land with him house and anything we want on it. Everybody have 7 acre worth of land, so you can farm 1 acre, work my business place for the next acre,
Yes,
do what
I.
you want with the rest. You know what I mean? Rent out and yeah, but everybody have 7 acre worth of property land. And what them want to do with it, yeah. Matter of fact, government are gonna give them a big chunk of money to do what they want with it. If you want to build a cabin, if you want to build a big mansion, but you have a big whack of money from the government, and not really the government, you know, just your inheritance, yeah, I get.
Yes, I. Yes,
And
I.
you get it lump sum. We don't want to wait till you're dead. If you want to it off and dead, that's fine, but you get it. And them thing we are the man. We don't want a repatriation. Fuck off, we don't know nothing about that. We are so forest land on in our land and long time we don't have a whole heap of money to play games on the stock market. So we just want something. We
Yes,
don't
I.
want life. We just want something. It's like right now, I want a vehicle Jaguar, so I have to go put them things in my head. I have too much distraction. I need to get a vehicle for myself when I know, say, yeah, I can get around and get my things done. I need to go up a computer and more that are somewhere up a constant spring. I carry my old computer there, probably trade it in and just get something good or just have them fix it if that can. I have some little things to do, higher, but step by step. Yeah, man, the most important thing is to have the knowledge of what I want and can express it lawfully. That's the most important thing. Anything else a joke. Anything else a distraction of it. You
Everything,
understand?
everything else shut down.
I'm not hear you.
I say everything else shut down out there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that's distraction, because the moment I want to express the facts of public slavery are going, what you talk about out there? And when people are tell you about do all kind of business, create all kind of trust, all kind of these things, and now tell you what the core of what go on, say a slavery are go on, and you are a slave, you are enslaved, the slavery is still extant. But them can't express it because them themselves colonize and them a profit from everybody else enslavement. You understand me? You can't profit from nobody enslavement. That's why I say we are hold it out. We just are hold it out. Yeah, man. But we now go sell out and talk no nonsense like where some of the guru them out there just a sell a lot of nonsense year in, year out. These people are overweight and they eat too much and get too much. They're overweight. You understand? Mm-hmm. But yes, I we just a kill it sometime. That's a that's a bill. That's a bill. There's not much to really jump in a per se, 'cause you know me. Get to understand say everywhere you go out there, people have to pay. The only place where them go now for pay around here, so you know what I mean? When them come around me, them I get some information but priceless and them I say, what? It's free? What? Yeah. So what? If it's even a like, that's a support. If it's even
Yes,
share
I.
information, that's support. You're not forgiving them.
Yes,
Yeah,
I.
yeah, man. But some of them not even that we can get out of them. Yeah, man. And we just hold firm same way and say, watch out. Judgment, whether I like it or not, you see when that time come, we go and look for I, but we not can't find I. You're telling me? We not go wish for I, and we not can conceive I. Yeah, because now when the judgment will not go look for the righteous warrior them for come pan up in but we are too busy. We are going to on the international playground and, bring correction around of them parts of the earth there. I remember, you have some location where me have to go pass through, especially Jacksonville, Duval County, yeah. And me have to go pass through Cincinnati, Ohio, yeah. I have to go raise the awareness of them ones and make them know say, yeah, yeah man, truly. Lockport, New York, that about 15 minutes from what them call Canada or Niagara Falls. I have to go pass through them town there. Allentown, Pennsylvania. I remember you. Yeah man. And even the West Coast, we have to go pass around they're on a place named Arton. I know Compton, we'd hang out around off of Hollywood Boulevard. That's where my brethren live, top place around LA. Remember me that look an apartment around there at one point. Yeah man, you have some location with us highway, but you see all Miami, Them place you can't get no live at them place. Miami. You must be mad. I pass through and visit them place. I can't live at them place. Not even Fort Lauderdale. Them place are common place. We're not no. No, if you're gonna do nothing, go to West Palm Beach in a private house where gated community where you build your thing. Oh, how much of them know about that down there? Yeah, them a talk on TikTok. I laugh when I see them look at Mickey Mouse, them I see. Come me I say, where them there? When we are function. And if them did ever get them opportunity there, them would have make a mess. Yeah, man. Clown them out, them man. Sometimes I laugh, man. And I give thanks when I'm still there at about 30, 32 year old looking fresh, you know? Yeah, man.
But your time freeze for them, my king.
Time to still upon them. Them I say, where the old man them. Me I say, no, I don't know when gone. Yeah, man, but man there. I was there, I young.
Oh, my head up the road there.
Where I say, man. Oh, gosh, man. But we do give thanks here, sir. But that's, enjoy, you know. The moment, and I always tell people, say, no, wait, me say, hey, yeah, I'm going with myself, but really inside, me have a rascal, me have a peace and a little, a joy where me can't explain it, irrespective of what I go on. Larry, honor. A public entity is an entity that has not been properly incorporated as a limited liability corporation. Thank you very much. Now, see our brethren here, Larry, I present some information where we can say thank you. So them kind of information you now can add to what we are bring forward. Because all we try to do is introduce certain things to our people. So when them hear it again and we go in depth and I break it down, them say, oh, clarity. It's like when me I read like a while Jaguar. I know they are there and I listen and I know they are saying the bumper clock this the man I talk about. Because I don't know what kind of fuck with this. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna say, oh, public, yes, I am. So the public entity are the Babylonian and the legal entity are the piece of paper. And then you say, oh, now me I get the clarity. And then just like how Larry would have said, the public entity, what I'm saying, is an entity that has not been properly incorporated as a limited liability corporation. Now, it's a true we are learn. Me now I can debate that and say, hey Larry, where the bomb buckler that you talk about Rasta, come in our thing, come explain to we no man and make with. You know what I mean? But Larry probably afraid like most. But still I say salute, Larry. Complete gratitude. Watch me now. When me is a public entity, what's the common sense reasoning now, my lord? Cause Larry there, you get me? So Larry, I can direct where I make we know say, no, that's so yes, so. When I'm on the public entity, I don't see a distinction with the legal entity and the public entity. Why? Because the public is the public, and a public entity, they are the public, and it's only the legal entity can operate in the public. Under the legal entity, not you, not me. You understand? We're above that. You understand? So when you're a citizen, meaning you're that piece of paper, then them can regulate you. Like me, where is not a citizen, non-citizen, and I can prove it, them not have no authority. Period. Irrespective of whether I sell lawfully, just a piece of paper, certificate of fact. Check, do the research. A certificate of fact from the probate court, from the county recorder's office, from the public record area is the highest evidence form. It cannot be rebutted in their commercial court because it's two separate and distinct areas. That public record supersede You just say the corporate court, statutory court record. This is why them have court record and them have a public record. The court record is separate and distinct from the public record. The public record is housed in the probate court area. Where is that? The county recorder's office. On the island, it's Island Records Office. Over there on the mainland, it's the county recorder's office. So when you get a certificate of fact from that location that goes unrebutted, it becomes law after 1 year and a day. Literally. So we don't need permission from the public servant unless you're that legal entity that needs to be administered. So these things are clarity from this grassroots area. And Larry, I hope you're still there. I'm a good warrior, a good brethren. You have to comprehend that under no circumstance the legal society can interact or interface with the lawful society. Two separate and distinct areas. You hear me say, Jaguar? Legal and one lawful. Yeah, man, are two separate and distinct things. One maintained under the constitutional common law, and the other maintained under the public policy, negotiable instrument law. Really, and a lot more rules. You understand? So one rules, one law, two separate and distinct things, but them use it interchangeably to deceive the colonized people. So no guy can carry me in a court, because I always carry my surety. And irrespective of what me do, my surety is there to substitute itself in my place and secure I perpetually. That's why I have a legal entity to operate within that legal society. Now, tell me, which attorney is audacious enough to try and rebut me? Which one? Somebody called Sean Penny. Well, forget these attorneys. Let's talk about the justices. Call David Batts. Call Byron Sykes. Who else is out there? Call a couple of them female justices there. Let's have a discourse. You all are terrified of this sovereign man. You all are terrified of this neogenian. And then them some arrogant. Where? How? This is truth being unfolded. And then truth, yeah, it's like a flaming fire. Yeah, man. So it make one off, you know. That for them, I wonder how to approach. And I can't, because if you don't have no contract, don't try it. Just stand down. Just stand down and set up a big bossy car and give me, hey, Jaguar, them people give me a car and a chunk that's sitting up. I'm going about my business, brethren. I just say, thank you, I'm going to my car. Salute, salute. I have been trying to find the county records office, but if you do any Google search, it's always the county, it's always the county recorder. The clerk office. Hey, Larry, here what? Just link up with me, my lad. Just link up with me, my lad. See, I'm going to give you some definite information for you to push through. In fact, they have a way for dismiss you when you go in at them location there. But there is an instrument where you present to them, we make them aware that if them choose not to accept your document and record it, they can be arrested for 6 months or up to 2 years in prison. And this is federal law. So you have to have them documents that are years ago, in 2018, 2019, when me service them location there. Listen, my first experience, me have to sit down and wait for like almost 1 hour, 45 minutes. The person when I got decides that them no want to see me. They're at lunch and I decide say I now move. Me I wait till them come from lunch. And I wait, and I did have to put on a show, brethren. You understand? There was a next time when I placed documents on that county recorder, literally earthquake shake the place, and I think me talk about it on YouTube, and there them can go check the record. Quite a few times I go on with things and a earthquake around here, man. Literally. I have to go document these things. You remember them thing the Jaguar?
Come on, remember, man.
Yeah, man.
Remember idea, man.
When the
Yeah,
earthquake
man.
was on, me and Jatiba the day in the county recorder. Jatiba couldn't believe what he must say. Yeah, man. And that day, the lady did that try. It was a new lady. And this new little Christian looking lady, you know, them simple looking, no earring, no makeup, natural hair in a bun, that little serious looking woman. This woman I got tell me, say me need for receipt. I say, lady, this is the number. That is after assert me authority. And then I say, get your supervisor. That lady get up and run. But she never know say me and the boss did good. So all the boss do is hear the ruckus and she look out to see me. So when me I say, forget our supervisor, because she I say, what? So when me I tell her, forget the supervisor, the place will start shake, brethren. Era, what is that? What is that here, man? Earthquake! You want to see how I open everybody a jump on the table and thing. I remember that day well. We can check the information and verify these things. But a whole heap of thing we're going on with, but it go unbeknownst. And later when Babylon start write books, our little common people I say a liar in. Or if me never know it, say, I would have listened to it a long time. It's going to be too late for a whole bunch of y'all. Tell you, 2/3 of you going to sacrifice. You're going to just willingly, like a human sacrifice, walk to the judgment. I'm not going to get that judgment. Yeah, man. I'm not going to get it. Yeah, man. But again, people, step by step out there. Larry, again, don't make them fool you, brethren. Them are going to shut the door, because I remember when I start tell people, say, place these things on the county recorder's office and the county just shut down everything on everybody. And it's like I me alone have access and I couldn't understand it. Because me I said, oh, no fear I get rejected. How? And these people are public. How? I don't, well, some of the people have literally tell me, say, listen, he's afraid. I'm just literally afraid. I really can't do nothing about that. If you're afraid to stand up for yourself, really, I can't stand for you. I may stand up, you know. I may show the eye them how to stand. I can't stand for you. I can only direct you. That's all it is, my people. Yeah, man. Joel Jaguar, what the eye the gun, yeah?
No, sir, me the boat, man. Me the boat, man.
Mm. Boy, I don't know. I say 5 people on the thing I chat. Probably I need to shut it. But when me I'll shut it off, when me look, we have all like 10, 11, sometime all 20 people. I mean, I say, why so much people did there? Yeah, YouTube did me crazy. So me, about to follow up them thing. But just push me for yeah. But just push me information, man. I know say it gonna reach the ones them where it's supposed to reach. You understand? And it gonna resonate with the real ones them out there. And I that me need some real people. Me don't need no whole heap of nobody. But me just want the people them where come forward where have interest with us. Demonstrate them interest and just come look. You understand? Yeah, man. Left a comment if there is an area for comment, man. Put a like if there is a like. Share the information. Yeah, man, all you have to do is give them warning, say, watch out, no make you and your picnic them not watch it, you know, because that man is a big man. So you not talk to the little picnic. You
Yes,
talk to
sir.
big people. That's it. So you carry your little picnic, go somewhere. You not bring little picnic in a big people conversation. For when me have say sodomite, you know, go on like it's, oh, you gonna die if you use that word, mother. Get out of my from here. You're not qualified to sit in this class. Yeah, man, I'm not child's play, I'm not kid nonsense here. We're not cater to children. We're not cater to children here. Yeah, man, at the grown-ups area, man. So, you know, and you have to be mature, both emotionally, physically, and spiritually mature. Well, not both, but twice. Yeah, man, but you have to be mature, man. You have to be emotionally mature if you can comprehend, so you not take everything personal. Just evaluate it. If it applies, then accept it. If it doesn't, then discard it and just keep moving. Don't take too much thing too personal. Not say boy nothing wrong with it, you know, but not make the personal affect what is being shared. You understand? Yeah, man, you might not like but not make it affect the information, the truthful. You understand? Because now, again, remember we don't monetize here. And the ones that will bring the strength of our, you have to say, our private patrons, our simple people. The ones them where just can send us strength. And that's how we just give thanks and celebrate and say, oh, no boy can't give we no talk, we no foreign control, we no government control, and so we go on. Autonomous, yeah, because we exist on the basics. While we are look on all of these humongous platforms, they know nothing about freedom. They know nothing about this esoteric level. And them can't grasp this concept for attain the clarity. How can they? So I have to keep on bring it, I have to keep on repeat it, and I have to keep on impose it. Yeah, however, if you consent to it. Yeah, man. So we give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. We do give thanks and praise. Hey, Jaguar, every Indian fi have them knife, you know. Every
Yes,
Indian,
sir.
you have to can protect yourself out there. So every Indian have to have them knife.
We have to make king.
And
Come on.
every Indian have to have them, you know what I mean? And on a joke, one will say we are lift boy. Every
Come
Indian,
on. Man, when you mean I left it nowhere, man. Everywhere.
yeah man, yeah man. Thank you to my beautiful first lady. She love me, see man, but boy, me I tell you, me have me, hey, me get trouble, you see Rasta. Not trouble, you know. But that's still my still, you know? Yeah
Yeah,
man.
man.
But, but yeah, cause you have some rotted dog, the other day some dog bite me up, you know. Me talk about it still. Yeah, man, I'm never like the fuck was two little old boy mechanic there and watch the dog them a rush me and chew me always a pass dog and them thing them there for a pit. A little one just come and nick me. Me I said, this when me flick my foot. I touch him enough, but me not lick him for hurt him cause to the angle where me there, if me ever catch him for kick him, I could have lift him off the ground cause me have some kicking on me, brother. Yeah, man, me not play, man. Yeah, man, I'm not start the karate. Some more time me have to because I don't want to stick. I want something when me a move and them dog because you have some wild dog on Elsha Road and show me. A man run by myself at night and you know, You have all about 8, 9 of them. So when them come, you better have something to deal with them in the brethren. God, yeah, I'm gonna say right now, my little community, a little lady, I run from some wild dog and drop and broke her around the thing, hurt me, hurt me. I look for the wild dog, them see brethren. Broke her around, you know. The people them have dog boy, yeah, and them have no yard to keep the, and them got, hey, that's why you hear me talk that man fear shoot dog and when people complain them get it. Me I forgot move from them location yesterday. Watch me now, I'm gonna lift the island still enough, my lord. And I think now we are going around here for hold me after a while. You get me?
I
Yeah,
tell you, man.
I
You tell
forgot.
him I touch on the island and I tell you, say, you know, come off fire. You'll fall in love with it.
I wonder if them can accommodate me around and Nantucket. Me I forgot come around and Nantucket Island. You know. Find a nice home. Me have to have my own home. Me can't. Me have to have a nice house.
Yes,
So
right.
secure a house from here, so.
What's your name, man?
Yeah, man.
You have to look into Kevin and Bates Avenue over here and lift up and take you, you know?
Kevin Bates place. Yeah, man.
Yes, right.
We have to put a link on him and check what film location. Anyhow, so this up. But you know, I must say salute to the good Kevin in Nantucket. That I hear a brethren, you know.
Yes,
Yeah.
right.
I want to allow them up for Kevin Bates go arrest him and harass him, you know. We don't
Yes,
want
right.
we don't want the bad Kevin harass the good Kevin. So we are
Yes,
salute the good Kevin where, you know, have you on them wings and teach you so much that's, you know, yeah, express yourself more so.
yes,
Yeah,
right.
I man appreciate that and I man respect that. So salute to your company, my lord. If you want to big them up and call them name, you can. I don't want Kevin Bates to boom up him house and arrest him and bring SWAT team around him yard. So Kevin like we. So if you never know, so what theme people them, you know, like we, yeah, I'm gonna fight them people.
Yes, right.
Yeah,
Yes, right.
we're gonna have to put some more pressure upon Kevin Bates. We're gonna draw Kevin Bates ban and pressure him. But them not understand say, some of the information that we have shared. And for we per se now to bring our people up so them can understand what we are doing when we are doing. Okay, so when we put a cap on these people, them are gonna show respect, but it not gonna mean nothing anymore. It's gonna be too late. We're gonna tell them say it's too late. You know what I mean? Yeah man. We're gonna tell them say it's too late. You see what it look like, brethren?
Like a shark.
Come on. And watch me now. You're lawful when your thing is sheathed. When it's
Yes,
sheathed,
right.
it's half a night shield. You understand? So you're
Right.
lawful. Yeah, man. You're not offensive. You're defensive. So when a sodomite make the mistake, and then it's always you have them thing where you know what you call it now. A man will see it and know that nobody mess around me. So you understand? Yeah, a man
Right.
stay certain way a man knows. So nobody take away him bicycle. Nobody come try stick him up if you not really have a gun. Guys only a big gun are gonna make we run. But you can't bring a knife fight to no gunplay. You have to jump to a fence and lift up a whole zinc and see if you get lucky. Like
Yes,
my
right.
fiend friend them, you know. Any which part my view said, yeah, you know, you're gonna find something, you know. So you just ring my view while you run. My view, you know, when that boy put up nothing, cause them I run me down. Yeah, man. Well, anyway, my lord, you don't know our style for pass through and hold a joy and give yourself trouble in our own way. You know what I mean? Good trouble, put it that way.
Yes, right.
Mm. I wrap it up here now, my lord. See that? I'm more than an hour that.
One, a complete respect and power thing.
Yeah, man. Art of love every time, my good brother, man. Great king out there, man. How you say, man? It's always an honor when I know so they are about and you know they are all firm. Cause me I tell you from which part you start to where you're at now.
Yes, right.
It means something. You know what I mean? It means something, my lord. Mean something Rasta. I like the artist here still, you know. I probably can beat it. Give thanks.
All right. Done said.
Yeah, Dunce man.
Done, man.
Dunce man. Yeah, man.
Yes,
I like the youth, he must say Dunce now, but it's a play. Because the youth intelligent like mess.
yes,
You know?
sir.
And when me I said, then hold on. I wish Dunce man talk this way, write song this way, and then even in a little music video, because we not have to believe say what them a do is so, you know, or just a video,
Yes,
you know.
sir.
People will see the image and say, them man, they are killer with all the prop gun like a movie. People will just take it and, but me like him style and me can see say he's a shrewd businessman. But them just need a balance there, you know. And as them
Yes,
go along, them are gonna find it, man. So I rate them kind of warrior out there. And then through me highlight him and see Babylon lick, you know, just go feel mad at me after me. I said, Jano, I forgot watch how me highlight the artist. Them a good thing. Me and him not on the phone, because I know them grab the phone and say, where the Nestorian King, they were feeding for me. When there, there. And can't.
right.
Because if them money a chat to me, them money a come right from me ends and talk. Where Babylon don't know nothing about. That's all it is, you know. Salute warrior.
Yes,
Just
sir.
like I go and
Yes,
do a
sir.
picture from Mobile. Me have to go down on Mobile and do a video with them warrior. Yeah. And the place I got hero. So Babylon not send a port more in for that. We can't have it. Babylon not gonna hear me and go down there. So them always attract me. And Babylon not gonna block them road there. So suffering man, we don't want you Mobile. Period. YouTube is enough. We don't want them see you or even hear you. I'm gonna let the capture them
Roadblock.
roadblock. Man can't left Portmore. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make us try see if we can come out. I know that boy I go corral me and say, watch out. We don't want you
from,
leave St. Catherine. Are you a
from
king?
Bomb Scared.
About to leave. We don't
Yeah,
want you.
me king. Yeah, me king from Bomb Scared to Roadblock.
Warrior, when they come, I'm gonna be a lie. Now tell me, say I'm gonna be there in a Larry. If you ever say I'm gonna be there, I make arrangement. No. Yeah, man, but me I come I'm gonna be here, me I link down them and make them know, say, well, you don't know. I'm gonna leave it right there. But anytime Babylon see me in all of music video, you know, them are gonna understand, say, oh shit, everything changed now. Everything. Yeah, man. So all them warrior. And then me like the artists them where they colonize people and born. You get me? Like you have a next artist. What I mean? Governor name. Yeah man. Straight badness governor deal with it, you know? Jaguar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah man. That man and I play with it, man.
No phone off, talking about man players. Bust it in a face, boy, go Japan ears. Pussy dead a stop like madman player. Killer make we up with the Hong Kong gear. So girl fat pussy stiff, press it off straight. You love talk to fish and make your club stay. Move up the man, no bad,
Judgment.
jump out with the 6 months. Shot boy and a response. 15 in a week one. 32 for the income, all road signal. Oh, that a straight line puppy. Listen to your knife, face light up. Here man, alien monkey, here one dirty. You be making me with a dear brand of the here gully. You be here crossroad. I don't take the best in a cardboard. Face felt off with a good job one. Can't go road for me in a war zone. Money up to get it every month like a child road. Mall road.
Judgment.
15 bullets down with the car road. Killer job.
Judgment.
in a bad man place. Pussy in a face, boy go drop on ears. Pussy dead a stop like madman player. Killer make we up with the Hong Kong here. For girl fat pussy stiff, press a love straight. Your love talk off, you shoulda make your club steer. Move up the man, no pan, no man, no bag. Jump out with the 6 months. Shot boy and a response. 15 day a weed pan. 32 for the income, whole road signal. Oh, that a strain like puppy. Recipe and I face light up it. Ian man, alien walking here one dirty. Juby make him name with a name brand up it. Clear calling, Juby key crossroad. Mama gun any vest in a cardboard. Face melt off, Mr. Kude job one. Can't go road from me in a war zone. Smarty off to get it every month like a car loan. Mall road, me here say the bar load. 15 bullets gone with the stall board. Killer jaw close in a ball close. Man I die for the far post. Load up is a clip. Shot boy on the business. Let him call for a reckless. Then me rest it in a him rip. Fuck walk instead. And who that a straight line puppy? No mad enough for pierce and putty. Not up on the phone in a face and broke it. Just make him name with a name brand. Top it. Land man, here man, bossy face. One fling boy in a Breton gully. 15 I beg the Keaton to the place. Shake like me won the base and bucky. No pussy can't tell me if he paid and money. Big treat and rifle. Be a man gully him. Could up on the lane and the main man wall him. Rain or sunny make it clear ball turn him like him name Anthony. Go up there say a close range. No witness, no case kill a close range. A bad from home made now the door made full of rifle. Pussy you will get a home rate. Tell a boy me no know afraid. Put a sword blade full of killer yo. Jigga chicken with a low fear. Get the boys wholesale. Pluck it to a nail. Poke more 4-4 shot like goat tail. But before a proper-matic automatic. Blocks and knock it on the bomber fire like a rocket. The scope clear now they make it down upon us and the crew out of the Mach 11 them in here me Salah a trick. Never grab a purse and me never grab a wallet. You the clock a work, like a girl of vomit. Him go straight for the skirt and a follow touches. Black a boy head turn it in a porridge. All milli 40. Clotted see the road clean. Wall bus Nicky Flowly. Marcus with the Taurus, Maddy head slowly. And who that a straight line puppy? Anything will live is a tail like ducky. Make man know all your face and putty. Killer full of name bro.
Hold them out there, yo. Hold them warrior. Hold them warrior. Hold them warrior. Might as well just go and have a field day out there.
One of my favorite ways to cut down on study time is to use AI tools. This is where Grammarly can help. Just open up Grammarly and ask it to help you to brainstorm topics. Then tell Grammarly what your essay is about, and I'll...
Almighty lead of the strike force.
The home said you have faith in Babylon. You capture your job now. What am I doing? What am I trying? Strike force. Strike force. Strike force. Strike force.
Bucky 15 over there, so. And let me chucky 16 over there, so. Bossy made top killer, them full up of venom. Rocky buck, panic, me chilling, go get it well up. No. Should be 16 over there, so. Bossy 17, make it beat till he echo. Make it dim straight like Messi, we tell you. Killer do this in a real life, them a do the demo. Beer 7.62, can not a Lego. I'm only fight war, put a gun on your fellow. Dunga, how you make it care, son, some mellow. Sparks fanning as a look blue or look yellow. Can't match his standard, don't know I wanna be. That is for pussy twin one and a fuck apology. Pack a man a drop for that a tragedy. We no give a fuck, you take us from if you no wanna win. Step in a your head in a me wanna be. Running a your village with me rifle and a pan at it. Pussy them no but them they a parakeet. Bossy Mackie level all your mother seat. We a come knocking at them here it out a swallow field. Shake up, like another man that favor gabba leave. Shake up, building a dance like I gotta do it. Curfew can't hold the PC another week. Bad man, 2015 over there so. And then me walkie 16 over there so. Bossy make top killer them full up of venom. Rocky back panic, me chilling go get it well up. Bad man 2015 over there so. Bossy 17 make it beat till he
Hold them youth. All day youth. All day warrior.
One dance man. I don't have.
Hold All them warrior. All them warrior. All them warrior.
I'm done.
All them warrior.
Man. You know when I have to 40 words, got 39 good. 3-9. G-U-D. Home if you fear them. When I feel me style them in a dark. Dance all that I feel me yard. Tell magic to press record. Light up a spliff, I sip the any see me fully charged. No way at all, me no drop me guard. My teeth full and me whip up it off. Extension to cap it off. It full of teeth like when somebody laugh. I got me that, so don't fuck up. How we set the trend and them a fi follow. If them no mention, don't them no make a dollar. The fans them been done for the Instagram, yeah. I'm not have to buy no views when me drop them song, yeah. If them bet them lose, tell them to check the banger. Louis V bamboo, the shot for Ragama. In a German coupe, the screen panorama. Our panorama.
Watch me not dance. Me a pass through my babe, come lift your ends round there, some man. Yeah, man, I like your style, warrior. Yeah, and so them a pressure you. Yeah, cause them a go on with themselves. But my babe, Babylon no want me round a your town, I can't tell you that. Yeah, man, but Babylon can't stop me. Cannot.
I'm done, man. You know when I have to 40 words, got 39 good. 3-9. G-U-D. Home if you fear them.
Watch out now, my correction. Forgive me out there, my people. I can't enter my babe. Can't do it. Remember them Mr. Gay my babe type of thing. So I can't go in my babe. I man I go St. James. St. James me I go, you know. I think me have a Uncle John who had buried down in a St. James there somewhere, you know. Yeah, man, that brethren there was like 6'5" or about 6'7" tall, Uncle John. Remember when me a little boy and they are Greenwich Farm, brother. Yo, when the man there come through the door tall like up there, so. And the man have to bend. And when the man the talk, it coming like earthquake, I don't know. When the man the laugh, the man teeth coming like white and nothing in my man mouth and the man Jesse Black. Yeah, man, like how you see my grandmother look, I saw the man look, and my grandmother mother. And then you used to call my grandmother, my great-grandmother, Cotton Tree. Hey, my mother give me some story, but no, nobody else, none of our children, them, I get the story, them, what she give me. I'm sorry, I never record it, but I know I'm going to catch her again, and this time I go and say, Joan, I'm going to record you, just go on with yourself, just start. Yeah, man. My mother would tell you, say she and badman police, Trinity go school. And my mother would tell you, brawling, say she used to beat up Trinity, man. Easy, mash him up. No lie. Yeah, man, my mother used to live with Auntie Ampin and Rumlane, you know. And Ampin used to have the kitchen where for a restaurant prepare food for JUTC or something like that. Boy, you're not going to hear some stories, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I write up another time when you hear Jaboni them talk about them kind of story that you're going to hear. Yeah, man. Whole heap of information. However, salute St. James. Salute St. James. Salute Ferry's Town. Ferry's Indian Town, Forry's Indian Town, Furrys. Forry's Indian Town, where them change and call it Kodja Town, then them call it Trelawney Town, then some Maroon, I say, Fireball. Salute St. James, salute Forry's Indian Town. Hold them out there, dance man.
I'm done, man. You know when I have to 40 words, got 39 good.
Tap it up, yo.
3-9. G-U-D. Home if you fear them. When I feel me style them in a dark. Dance all that I feel me yard. Tell magic to press record. Light up a spliff, I sip the any see me fully charged. No way at all, me no drop me guard. My teeth full and me whip up it off. Extension to cap it.
Watch me no Larry, you can't forward on the island and you know come in a greater Portmore come link me. You hear that? Because I'm not on a foot for come see you, you know. Yeah. So you there you have to come link I. You just fire I up and I will just try rent a vehicle and come drop on your foot and give you some document for carry go back around and fire. Same way, so. No game. No game. We only go link with the ones them were up and ready, bold and brave. And we can make one firm and strong. We not have to strong now. When you come around I, yeah. And that's the information and the inspiration about that.
One dunce man. You know, have 40 words, got 39 good. 3-9. G-U-D. How me fi fear them when I feel me style them in a dog. Dance all that I feel me yard. Tell Magic to press record. Light up a spliff a sip the and see me fully charged. No way at all, me no drop me guard. My teeth full and me whip up it off. Extension to cap it off. It full of teeth like when somebody laugh. I doubt me that, so don't fuck up. How we set the trend and them have to follow. If them no mention dunce, them no make a dollar. The fans them been dunce for the Instagram, yeah. I mean have to buy no views when me drop them song, yeah. If them bet them lose, tell them to check the banger. Louis V bamboo, the shot of a ragama. In a German coat, the screen panorama. Or panoramic, or whatever. Dunce never short staff, that I never ever. Gonna check the weather, man dunce forever. And if I stay show me ready for deliver. Although them fight the dunce to breathe the bigger picture. Me live on the trap, money and guns and a sip of liquor. Make it pain so keen, cause I big on the chop. Make it lane more clean with a bigger beamer. Oh, me fi fear them. Cap them, no bad.
You will never say we show no kind of weaponry on a TV like us, nothing like that. Yeah, we not do them thing there. Yeah, man. And it's no different like a license firearm holder. You really secure these things, you know, make people see these things, you know, go on with yourself, you know, do these things. You know what I mean? When a parade time and one have to step out for show and thing, then you gotta have that time, but we not do those things. You understand? But we know we have the right to bear armaments, and that include knife, machete, sword, all kind of armament, all kind of artillery. You know, I love my Port Royal cannon, them. I love my Trelawney cannon, them. I love my Forum cannon, them. And I have some cannon all boat in a Portland. I look out on the waterfront. So we have right to them things. All of them are mine. I'm the only sovereign man on this island. I am the Nestorian king. Babylon no want to know it. Dallas Castle up in a St. Andrew. The whole of them location, they are mine before them call it St. Andrew. Yeah. The whole light of Port Royal, the whole light of Dallas Castle, Dallas Mountain, Dallas Hill, Dallas Town in a St. Elizabeth, Dallas Map. I am he. But here one now, as we go forward. All them dance, man.
Like they don't.
All them Jamal. Yeah, man. Jamal, the I name, man. I just dance, man, but a dance, man, we call it. So no disrespect. Yeah, man. Salute out there, Jamal. All them dance, man.
Them a CLM. Now my friend them a GLN. Golf. Bigger beamer. Oh, me fi fear them. Cap them, no bad like the dunce, them a CLM. Now my friend them a GLN. Golf left boy face on the pavement. We make a statement, which badness gone enough we maintain them. The love problem, so we go page them. Yeah, feel them from you now, hear them. And I just saw them stay, the clock well of spray. Take a tree with your life, you just pay. The real dunce them making a trust be. You can't profit, no girl at the subway. Links them tough dark, for them a cupcake. The road get portal, give them a update. Clock them a 30, 45 and a dub plate. So string up one sound when this bus and I must play. Water lane. We no fear nobody at all. Took my gun in on me, we a signal left in a car. Anyway, you see the 4 killers apart. On a regular day, dog, ready for war. Never shot staff, a rich badness dog, I any car star. Couple day in this dog, no get me pissed off. Fire one in a head dog, the foot a twist cross. Oh, me fi fear them. Cap them, no bad like the dunce, them a sailing. Nah, my friend, them a jailing. Golf left boy face on the pavement. We make a statement. Rich badness gun enough to maintain them. You love problem, so we go page them. Yeah, feel them from you not hear them.
Oh, and dunce man.
Go with that.
Everybody know that I really feel.
Dunce man, you see.
The 293.
On a regular day.
Don't always a black eye class. Small bell view.
Every true believer. Never a new believer.
But it's never shot that.
Yes, say you go boss. Call me if you fear them. No time, man. No way at all. No on the island. Gulf. Call me if you fear them.
Alright, Jaguar. We're going to tough it up in a Jaguar. We're going to tough it up on them, yeah. Let's try to start on them, yeah.
Bossy, yo, young lad, for the moment. Hey, for the moment. Yo, France, if Babylon no worry me, they know them boy, yeah. One violator, no expect gunshot for fire. Know them not serious when it come down to the wire, hey. Bust them fucking head cause them a prior. Press sound up the trumpet like a wire. Man I pick up them slippers when shot a fire. They never kill nobody, use a fucking liar, hey. Bust them fucking head cause them a prior. But you know road silent but we lethal. When am I gun them no legal? You don't care who na your vehicle, gunshot a kill everybody in a sequel. Tell you feel all the badness and free girl. We are human, but we are not equal. War can't buy out, it can't result. No need police crime, no hard police. I'll run this on one silent, but we're deadly. We see them a chat like Beverly. Anything ready. I am tablet for your boy, we talk heavy. Miss if you do yard, you want stop tell me. Can't check, we know we're not friendly. And if I shoot out, then I shoot out. Make them know so they jump down empty. I empty me man with a flip by the house, it's empty. Once more, give me the high like a sensi. Don't lie, you know the hard stay against me. Ask me the reason, me tell you say empty. Punchy boy, come a total pretend fee. Kill him, then he ma kill about him apprentice. Para somebody boy, senti class 6 pants, me a team about 20. Babylon don't worry me, neither them boy, yeah. Them can't violate and no expect gunshot for fire. Know them not serious when it come down to the wire, hey. Bust them fucking head cause them a priors. Me a sound the trumpet like a choir. Man I pick up them slippers when shot a fire. Me lose my shipment, me have to find a next supplier, hey. Bust them fucking head cause them a priors. Action, now talk. Know me a general, me crafty crap. Body split, party pan, gunshot in your lungs, make it anti-can. Heard I see white Jackie Chan. Forensic tell her mother say she can't go past. If me no mean it, me not go top. Big up all boss said we walk the walk. Tracing that joke thing, can't bother with the two thing. Fool just get a one strap and no bad miss a choke him. Them, what kind of weed them smoking? Me I wonder who coach him. He a gunshot on me approach him. That's how we step on them approach him. Why them a do the most things? Can't bother with the two thing. Boy just get a one link and no bad miss a choke him. Them, what kind of weed them smoking? Me I wonder who coach him. He a gunshot on me approach him. That's how we step on them approach him. Them no worry me neither them boy. Can't violate and no expect gunshot for fire. Know them not serious when it come down to the wire, hey. Bust them fucking head cause them a priors. Press sound up the trumpet like a choir. Man I pick up them slippers when shot a fire. They never kill nobody, use a fucking liar, hey. Bust them fucking head cause them a priors.
Why, me I tough it up out there, you know. Hey, tough it up and done. Because them a give me trouble. They're just done with it right here. Right here. When I hear it?
Murder! After this, no, you're not from. After
Why? Yeah, tell you, sir.
this, no, you're not from. No, you hear that? Murder, my thing that. You hear that? Yo, dog, get on the body for fling what? Yo, Frost, push. Alright then, murder one, Ruga get the blame. Need for coffee one, but every man get the blame. How we go to pay them and no like push him. Going for the judge, tell her about me sit name. What if change if a man get the tea and people still have a missing hag and young them remain? Gonna no see with the brandish for fame, pushing as low and 19 as slam out him. Push, maga man with a Glock in a waist. Big rifle make up him skinny body and me lock in a weight. Shoot up and in the Glock in case. A man run on, me turn on, all up a interact in your face. 2, 2, 3 attack you straight. When that liquor you levitate, pick you up and pin you back in the days. Carl fan just a chuckle away. Catch up on him, mommy never hear him any miracle again. Calm down, boy, you what do you? Shut a day with the chest rougher than how the grandpa do you? Smith a Wesson, a boss as a do. Clap it na the left, me clap it na the right, and a stack a yoga. Rocky and them what your mother give you. Coulda seen a man fi bust out there, but me da rather kill you. White sheet, body bag a for you. Tough chat on the internet, I never know what they do. So the father, so the son, they the same. Life no one, but a bad me see him. Bed feet, no them want complain. Nobody no say nothing about me see him. Push, but me not category without regain. Anybody depend it as a no one pain. Body see him, tell him about me see him. Point from the judge, tell her about me see him. No fingerprint when they clip them and load. No face, no trace, no case, me still lay a road. Start with the Taurus, then after me get the cold. So from me young, we never pray that soul. Cap slap me in my boat. Give me gal in my kill them fuel. Babylon a circle the place and a patrol. If me get catch with this, 5 years in the hole. Magazine full of story will never be told. Hey, let them a tremble on the time no cool. War a jump out, spend shall I slide a roll. Nowadays they live visit 25 that's all. And if me get a penalty, me a go strike a goal. Ush, them disrespect them not deserve to live. When me come from now we don't know the word to give. They read them in a cement chop and mince. The rib make them young gun chat till it get insipid. Ush, so the father, so the son they the same. Life no one but a bad missing him. Bed feet no they want complain. Nobody no say nothing about me see him. But me not category without regain. Anybody defend it as a no one pain. Body see him, tell him about me see him. Point from the judge, tell her about me see him. Man dead another man justice. We didn't go in a ways what a man walk this. But them have gun for them be a cutlass. Me go sluggy witness, not a damn justice. Yo dog, you know about if you fling where. You feel a chalala thing, I murder my thing there. Murder my thing there. Watch out, the man a ball like a big pussy girl. Wash your face, that move like a big sissy girl, dog. And I meet them fool, you want to chat. With a yes, a man wicked now, me give gunshot. Think about that, and I'm not for me fling down that. I'm a belt cross, my shoulder could have been one sash. Leave me like them, my bad, them just a sing bus strap. Make them know a DJ Pratt. Alright then.
That's it. Tell me if you don't want some more. I'm done, you know. I'm done, yeah. I want them come around my dung, yeah.
Crest Gum Detoxified works below the gum line to help heal gums and stop bleeding. Crest.
All right, now I'm going to push that one here and then we can say wrap it up.
Level no. Where me they telling you? One set of lunatics, hell after hell, you know. Circle no matter how many shana go shell, you know. Friend I see friend I did bet you that would have quell, you know. Watch out, level no. Blood I go shed, you know. Man I go dead, you know. Boss a shot in a head, you know. Where me they telling you? Level no. Ready no. Watch out. Yo, we get gunned down in a broad day. What things we do, what words when you say. Flat out by your back, that a little days. All of your little dreams and aspirations, them gone to waste. What the fuck you think? Nothing this is a game. When you fall upon a concrete in a blood in a pain. Tell taking a hand, high grade in a brain. Nick shot in a chest, him can go get up again. Ma go Henny Garrison, still have me watch on my chain. And in the weapon that I got them off of my mama name. Brooklyn, New York, Toronto the same. Fuck yourself, you not go get just a broke and a respirator. And if me say you forget it, you actually get the plane. Could I do this now, me sleep, I'm still up a campaign. People have high hopes, me just at the plane. Build myself up from the ground, I know me up on the thing. I know me living good, yeah, we living good. Me and good in the straight, dark man in my place. No beat boy, a gunshot straight, yeah, we living good. And the dog them willing to. Everybody have them ways, me no cuss, I'm in no trace. No beat boy, a gunshot straight. Every morning as me rise, me stop and look in a space. If I take a second look for see me in the place. Enemies can get to me, better look out for your snake. Me pay attention when them talk, I watch to look on them face. You make yourself a target the moment you elevate. Keep a party, everybody want a piece of the cake. When a bomb when you see me, I got dead in a years. Before you even make a step, I'm gonna step on your lace. Them say life full of surprise, me have a full of surprise. Remember to watch me read them anytime when you a drive. Been a watch you in and out and you never realize. My God, see up now must come in alive. Everything I feel it up when the tabas arrive. Gunplay one, man a chuck and a dive. Boy I bet him life like and a film life. My God, see up now must come in alive. Cause you will get gunned down in a broad day. What things we do, what words when you say. Flat out on your back, picture take this space. All of your little dreams and aspirations, them gone to waste. What the fuck gonna think? You think this is a game? When you fall upon a concrete in a blood in a pain. What you mean at the junk? What you mean entertain? 2 more in the chest, you never get up again. I go Henny Garrison, still have my watch on my chain. And in no weapon that I got them up on my mama name. Come on, knock you walk, drop a 12 is a sin. Fuck yourself, you never get just a broken and a sprain. And if me say you get it, you actually get the flame. Could I do this now, I'm asleep, I'm still up a campaign. People have high hopes, me me just at the plane. Build myself up from the ground and know me up on the thing. I know me living good, yeah, we living good. Name good in the straight, that man in my place, no beat boy, ya gunshot straight, yeah, we living good. And the dog them willing to. Everybody have them ways, me no cuss, I'm in a trace, no beat boy, ya gunshot straight, yeah, we living good. Yo, Frost, Lee Miller, living good life. No carry knife in a gun fight. Vendetta means if you like.
Yeah, them have a strike, me, so why not?
Yo, DJ Bones, big up yourself one time, man.
Let's have a look at time, man. Nothing serious.
Come.
Enemy, time. Captain, no, I don't need them worry. No way, do me them worry. Never chick or a child or a cure, not the world, I'll be a fucking worry. Wrong bread, I don't need them worry. No way, do me them worry. Spend a grand for kill a man and them put it in a song and them fly off a reel. Why the stuff you know when me at a new place? Why you know when me try show the world a new face? Come 70 on a new pace, the newest pace in stupid pace, and I'ma jam you up like shoeless. Oh God, them now gonna take me serious till it too late. Till one day when they just reach and I pull and get. Till one day then drop asleep, dog and a 2 week. Till a day them realize me take this deeper than the music. One of them know say I'm in a rush, I'm in a 2 years. One of them know someone is so cold, it's have a new taste. Somebody couldn't tell him say flow, just bust him case. My God, you couldn't tell him say man no have as man to play. Them I go get it if I not today tomorrow. Me just a go and go easy before me go harder. My dog go get it, picking them and get it. Everybody in your last. Me the manager, the CEO, the boss. The hypocrite to bleach out, but still darker. I almost 6 months from a black Balenciaga. So if you make me have to run your down, it a cost you. So me I tell you one of me, you want worry. No way, put me them want worry. Never chick or a child or a cure, not the world, I'll be a fuck from a worry. Yo, first tell me them want worry. No way, put me them want worry. Just in a rifle uptown, ready ringing every day. Them better not reply to every gal with DM them. Them better load the 2 o'clock and the 3 p.m. them. We knock them down, then take the gun, them we are not feed them. Them want to hype, them want to fame. Alright then, we are gonna give them then. Put up your hand if you want hype and if you want fame. Put up your hand if you want the rain, someone else call your name. If you don't get it on your lane, you get it on the main. And if your girl there with you, she get it just the same. The whole fucking world see it, tongue no see it yet. The man no track them cars, no arm, them are sleeveless. The boy if you kill me, Dave, me mother breed it. Me are the youngest son of mother, son of motherfucking realest. So me I tell you one of me, you want worry. No way, you mean them want worry.
Watch me now, me I done you know, yeah man, me have to done you now. Me have to done you now, man, you know what I mean? Yeah man, we don't want to burn it down no more, you know? Yeah, because I have some too, I don't ever touch massacre yet, you know. Because you know massacre, our warrior. I not touch chronic law yet, you know, so I don't even want to go.
Aim to safeguard your online business with our security plan options. Site backups and 24/7 support is included.
Man a shoot it, brains jump out a Glock, no care who see. Brains bounce out there, they want a beauty. When you just like a record, you can't fool me. Pop it off of my clothes, yeah. I come talk and rose, yeah. Watch your walk and pose, pussy. I want chalk and go. All of them a pussy, easy talk from my clothes. Headshot and blood a run, show nose. Suck on the mother head, don't come too close.
Them boy they not kill nobody. None of them talk them more. Watch boy if you try program a king, them a good you. We start roll with that thing. To get out of it, all in a sin left, all in a foreign left, all in a chin. Run with a barrel and close me a bring. Down me no barrel and sound me no fling. Crown with a ring like a phone with a ring. Boy lay down in the blood clot. Or down in my heart, a face flat. Make a call, the kill up on the bird. Now we a shot swing is 16. Brave back, 16. Place hard, I'm a built-in. This clean, no fear, now some lift this. Blood run out, I don't give them a big screen. Hot them a hot, big screen. A bit half of my clothes. Tough and talk and roast. Watch your walk and pose. Pussy. White chalk and ghost. All of them a pussy. Easy talk from my clothes. Headshot and blood and run show nose. Suck on the mother head, don't come too close. Them boy they not kill nobody. Push a shot in the head, don't you say no cause. Crowd a draw down in our mouth of water. Them a bounce, them never make no ghost attacker. No blood clot, mercy, house a slaughter. Funeral with some clown axe for bless. Headshot and give them cause a charter. Shallow grave and half a phone a pasta. Pussy can't rest in a piece of mud. Something root up in our night. Figure shoot up in our night. Bag a pussy group up in our dark. And a talk and no way to be buck in our life. 16, 10 bust for like time. My fling steel. And I fuck my life fight. I'm live fit. Darkness to my life. Bad before money me kill and no like life. Springfield. Left in blood in I'm white. Chop and dot in I'm night. I just moved on in I'm side. Yeah. Special and smoke. Pussy, pop it off of my clothes. Yeah, I can't talk and roast. Yeah, watch your walk and pose. I want chalk and ghost. All of them a pussy, easy talk from my clothes. Headshot and blood and run show nose. Suck on the mother head, don't come too close. Them boy they not kill nobody. Hey, wrong pussy. Some blood clot keen, I kill like in berries. Pussy them switching I place, I perish. Kind just a flicking I face, I cherish. Rock it all bout, I swear, I tennis. Man a blood clot menace. Mix on the mix up, pussy I chemist. Believe me when the blood clot said this. And you want me pop it off, close. It a spin like wheel, ya Ferris. Terrorist in I terrorist. Mix on the mix up like y'all. Pussy, me pop it off, I'm a close. Yeah, I can't talk and roast. Yeah, watch your walk and pose.
Give thanks. Give thanks. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. May the Most High guide and protect the item in all the item ways out there. In all the item capacities. Again, we do give thanks and praise. Right in the 2 hour mark this time. So salute out there. Again, subscribe and complete gratitude. Our style. Our style. Our style, people. So we do give thanks. Complete gratitude again.